To know what makes a man dangerous, its nose are reaching for the throne. I'm not just chasing ghosts.
And blood. If you want to finish...
Want answers, son? Then you better be ready to burn the whole system down.
The world doesn't need a man with a license to kill. It needs someone who knows when not to pull the trigger. It's official. The wait is over. The first trailer for Bond 26 is here, and it's already sending a seismic shock through both the spy genre and the cinematic world at large. After Daniel Craig's explosive and emotional farewell in No Time to Die, fans around the world have been holding their breath wondering who would wear the tuxedo next, and more importantly, what kind of world he'd be walking into. Now, with the first teaser of Bond 26 finally out, we have our answers, and even more questions. Directed by Cary Joji Fukunaga, returning after his critically praised work on the previous installment, Bond 26 marks a new chapter. Not just for 007, but for the franchise itself. It's being developed under the banner of Eon Productions, with Amazon MGM Studios co-distributing, marking the first official Bond film released in the streaming age with a hybrid model, full theatrical release first, then streaming months later. The new James Bond is played by Aaron Taylor-Johnson, whose casting lit the internet on fire earlier this year. Joining him is Jodie Comer as a mysterious MI6 operative with unclear loyalties. Cillian Murphy as the villain, cold, calculating, and disturbingly charismatic, and returning cast members like Ralph Fiennes as M and Naomi Harris as Moneypenny. The tone is darker, sharper, and more personal than anything we've seen since Skyfall. The trailer opens in silence. A high-altitude drone shot glides over a snow-covered mountain range. A single piano note, then Bond walking alone through a bombed-out European church. The voiceover: the ghosts of the old world are rising. We see fast flashes, a hand-to-hand fight in a Berlin nightclub. Jodie Comer's character assembling a sniper rifle atop a moving train, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson bloodied, bruised, eyes haunted, interrogating a prisoner with a single question: who told you my name? It's clear from the start, this isn't the suave, flirty Bond of the Roger Moore era. Nor is it the broken, romantic antihero of the Craig years. This Bond is cold, relentless, young, but deeply cynical. And this mission, it's personal. The trailer hints at a plot involving rogue MI6 agents, buried Cold War secrets, and a covert program called Shadowlight, something that predates Bond himself. In a chilling moment, Cillian Murphy's villain appears on screen, staring directly into the camera. You were never an agent. You were a weapon. And now the hand that held you is gone. Visually, the trailer is stunning. We get the expected globe-trotting set pieces, motorbike chases through Moroccan alleys, an underwater infiltration sequence beneath an Arctic oil rig, and a skydiving escape from a burning aircraft. But what stands out is the intimacy, close-quarters tension, the looks between characters, the sound of a heartbeat slowly rising beneath the soundtrack. Hans Zimmer returns with a new, stripped-down Bond theme, heavy strings, deep brass, and a distant ticking that builds unbearable tension. The internet has already exploded with reactions. Many fans are calling this the boldest reboot since Casino Royale. Others are obsessed with Aaron Taylor-Johnson's transformation, sharper jawline, raw physicality, and a presence that feels both ruthless and regretful. Jodie Comer's character, codenamed Kestrel, has already sparked fan theories. Is she an ally? A rival? Or perhaps MI6's contingency plan, if Bond goes rogue? And then there's Cillian Murphy, whose villain remains unnamed in the trailer, but based on one spine-chilling monologue, empires fall not with explosions, but with whispers. We may be looking at one of the most cerebral Bond villains ever put to screen. A mastermind who manipulates governments and disinformation, rather than launching missiles. What's truly thrilling is that Bond 26 feels like it's honoring the legacy while reinventing the formula. The gadgets are back but sleeker, more grounded. There's a high-tech contact lens camera, a car with adaptive camo, and yes, the iconic Aston Martin makes a dramatic return, this time armored and rigged for urban stealth missions. But what really drives the film seems to be trust. Who Bond can rely on, who betrayed him, and whether he's still serving a nation that exists in the shadows of corruption. From a franchise standpoint, Bond 26 is being positioned as the start of a new trilogy. According to insiders, this is a younger, more serialized Bond, meaning future films will build upon this storyline. Think Bourne meets Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy with a modern geopolitical twist. And with Amazon now partially backing the franchise, we might even see spin-offs or companion projects down the line though. Ian remains protective of Bond's core story arc. CS, the hype justified. If this trailer is any indication, absolutely. Bond 26 doesn't just look like another stylish spy thriller, it feels like a cultural reset, a reinvention of a character we thought we knew, now thrown into a world that no longer plays by the same rules. It's raw, smart, viciously modern, and strangely emotional, but now it's your turn. What did you think of the Bond 26 trailer? Are you ready to see Aaron Taylor-Johnson step into the role? Is Cillian Murphy about to redefine what a Bond villain can be? And do you think this new direction will breathe fresh life into a franchise over 6 decades old? Drop your theories, your trailer reactions, and your favorite Bond moments in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're shaken and stirred. Subscribe for more cinematic deep dives, and ring that bell so you never miss the next transmission. Because this time, Bond isn't saving the world, he's changing it.